Hello and welcome. Allow me to explain what this series is about. This series is a collection of mods that I have not seen the list of, and I have 5 lives, and the series can last as long as I need it to, as long as I don't lose all 5 lives. The series ends when I lose all 5 lives, so let's see how long we can go. Okay, so I started my world off by chopping down a tree. Yeah, very exciting. Anyway, so I then decided I'd craft a crafting table. Why do I feel like these are just general tips on how to start a world? And it was at this point I realised I could craft things in my inventory if I have a crafting table in it. Which was quite surprising because I had no idea what mods were in this world, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, I crafted a wooden pickaxe after that and decided that I would then go off and get some stone. I then crafted a stone pickaxe, a stone axe, and a stone shovel, and a stone sword. I then cooked up some beef, so I'd have something to eat. I looked around for a bit, and then saw what looked to be a bear in the distance. I don't know why, but there are bears. Anyway, I eventually found a small island area, which I decided would be a good place to build a small house or a base of some kind. And so I started terraforming the entire thing until my shovel broke. I realised I had no more stone, so I had to go and get some stone from mining. So I figured it was about time to start building a mine anyway, so I just continued and then went mining. Although I did run into some coal, just like 2 seconds, so I was lucky. It was day 2 by the time that I finished getting enough iron to get some iron armour, a full set of iron armour that is. I then crafted a shield and headed towards the surface. It was raining when I got back up, so then I had to continue to terraform. I then chopped down some trees using my new copper axe, which, if you don't know what it does, it's super overpowered. Like, being able to chop down trees from 1 block is so quick. It was like barely any time before I had like a stack and a half of wood. That is a lot faster than how it normally goes. I finished collecting up all the wood and headed back over to my island, where I decided I'd build some chests as my inventory was almost full, with only like 3 spaces left. There were 3. I crafted a double chest knowing I'd probably fill them up anyway. I then started sorting out my inventory. Placed a few more torches and decided to go down to the mine. But not before examining the bears again. I don't know what it was with me and those bears, like I just kept looking at them for some reason. And then I got attacked by a skeleton. I wasn't sure whether I'd be able to stop it or not. Thankfully I survived and I took it down really easily. I began to look around, wondering if there are any more mobs before going down to go mining. During my mining adventures I came across this cave, and I do not like it. It was full of creepers. Like, that is the worst possible, like, cave you could end up in. A cave full of creepers. I then proceeded to explore it for a bit before heading back down into my mine. Although later I did actually come back here, but through a different side of the cave, which wasn't as bad as the one before, so I decided I would check it out this time, before getting blown up almost by 2 creepers. And a zombie came out of nowhere as well, which didn't help. Like, where are these guys coming from? They're like coming out of the walls or something. Like, from the darkness they just emerge, and it's so annoying. I then continued to explore the cave. Although I didn't actually pick up any resources through this, which is actually kind of ironic. I was exploring the cave, but I didn't actually do anything. I think I was just looking for diamonds. I mean, that was the reason why I wanted to go down there. I was hoping I'd find some diamonds. Sadly, I did not find any diamonds, so I just kept looking. I found a piece of gold, and then I just kept going down further. I thought I found diamonds, but it turns out it was just one of the ores from the mods, which is better than diamonds, but you need a diamond pickaxe to even mine it. I then got ambushed by a bunch of mobs and then retreated before I was gonna die. By this point it was day 3, I forgot to mention that earlier. So I was a fifth of the way through this video. I then headed up to the surf and put some items back in my chest and organised everything. I looked around for a bit and found a beehive, which is actually quite helpful because if I wanted to get some waxed copper I can now do that. I then went to go get some campfires and got distracted by the bears again. Anyway, I then placed the campfire, but I had one extra because I wanted to build a little area next to my base where I could just sit by the campfire. I also wanted to collect the honey though, so I decided I'd just smelt up some bottles for the honey. I then collected some honey. I looked around once I placed the campfire to see if there was anything interesting around my base. Sadly, what ended up happening was I just ended up getting distracted by the bears again. Why? What is it with those bears? Anyway, I then began to chop down some trees as I figured it was about time I started building a base, but I would need resources to do that. And then I got distracted by the bears. Why? Why the bears? Why? I then found a chicken. Don't know why. Why was I so obsessed with random animals? And that's when I spotted a village. I figured it was getting dark, so I decided I'd just do it on another day and remember where it was. I then got back. By this point it was already night. But since I didn't have a bed, I just decided I'd go mob hunting through the night, or see if I can just survive the night. So I was looking around until I got shot by a skeleton. At this point I was just panicking because I don't want to die, because now I'm getting attacked by skeletons, so I just retreated back to my little safe island bit. So I was just running around because I was wondering who's shooting me, like where from. And it got even more confusing when I kept hearing arrows being shot, and it turns out it was under the water, the skeleton was. At this point the skeleton was attacking me, and that's when the phantoms decided to show up. Like, they just came out of nowhere and decided to attack me at that very moment. So at this point I was left on one heart, just stuck in a hole. So my plan was, okay, since I'm stuck in a hole and I need food and I don't have any food, I'll dig a tunnel over to my chest so I'm underneath it and then I can get the food. Only problem is, I'm using a mini-map to figure out where I am in comparison to the chest. Which, as you can tell, isn't entirely 100% accurate, especially since you can't even see the chest on it, you just have to guess. I mean, that's pretty much about the same as just guessing where you are using an empty map. At this point I decided to poke my head out and look around for the chest. I found the chest. I decided to go over there though, before realising, wait a second, but what if the phantoms attack me? Of which one did come down to attack me. I figured it was too risky to do that, so I decided I'd just try and figure out another way I could get to the chest. So I started patching up the tunnel. I don't know what I was trying to do here other than I'm just trying to patch up the tunnel. I can't remember why I wanted to do this, I just did. I didn't even do it well either. I then looked out, it was still dark, which is still annoying, and I just sat there for a while. Until I kinda got bored, and that's when I realised, why am I just sat in a hole? Plus, I probably should have just been patient. But instead, like an idiot, I decided to look around and get attacked by a phantom. Great, I've lost one of my lives. At this rate, I'm only gonna reach day 100 and that's it. Anyway, continuing, I managed to respawn, and thanks to one of the mods, I'm able to see where my last death is and collect my items, so I just started working my way over there, which didn't take too long. It was just a really big inconvenience. Like, imagine this, you're going along and you die, and that means you're down to 4 lives, and you're also having to go all the way back to your items. So after that I just sorted out my inventory for a bit, as I figured the fact that it's just messed up my inventory. And after that I just began to get out of the hole, I guess. Just get out of the hole. I mean, to be honest, I don't know why I didn't do that first. Anyway, I then continued to build the foundations for my base. No spoilers. I'm not going to spoil what the base is meant to look like, I guess. You'll find out by the end of the video anyway. I then went off to go explore for a bit to see if there's anything around the area, because I realised I'm running out of food really fast. I decided to go look for sheep, but instead I just found this weird ruin thing. I don't even know what it's meant to be. Like, what is this thing? Like, I just picked up a few candles and decided to see what I could do with it. I don't think there are any chests at least, because when I looked around I didn't see any, but it was just strange. Like, what was it doing there? On my way back, I found a duck. Yes. This mod pack, thanks to finding this duck, this mod pack is now counted as the best mod pack ever. Actually, probably not ever, but probably one of the best mod packs, just for having duck, you know? After that I realised I'm not going to eat the duck though. I'm not going to kill the duck. That is the last thing I want to do. I then went on a killing spree once I found a large variety of animals, and soon had enough to build a bed. I cooked up the meat as I finished off the foundations of my new home that I'm starting to build. And with my new bed, I then went to sleep. In the morning I just continued on the base. I then just sorted out my inventory for a few minutes and decided it was about time I started building, like, I don't know why I decided I'd do this, but like, I decided I'd just go to the village. Like, I started building my house and I decided I would go to a village. I mean, to be honest, why didn't I just go to the village in the first place if I needed a bed? Why didn't I think of that? Anyway. I then found these blueberries. And although in my opinion they look a bit more purple in this mod. Anyway, I decided to explore the houses and see what's in them before finding a strange villager named Mold. Like, what are these? What's that name? Oh yes, my son Mold. And Yahoo the cleric. Why? Who names them? I then proceeded to raid all the houses in the village. I also collected some more blueberries. So I went into this one house as well. I even had some bookcases, which was even better. Because like, bookcases, you'll need them for enchanting later anyway. So I just picked them up and went with all the stuff in their chests, I guess. I then found this weird forest, like, I don't even know what kind of biome this is. This is like a weird enchanted, like, forest little area right next to the village. It's really nice, but like, it's full of flowers and that. So then I decided I'd look around and see if I can craft anything with the flowers and stuff. And so I decided I would craft some dye and see which I want to dye my bed. In the end I went with light blue, as I quite like that colour. I then decided to go talk to the level worker, which I kind of messed up, as well as the brewer, or whatever his name is, the cleric. They kind of messed their trades up. They don't really have any trades anymore. Although I did see the farmer. Oh yeah, I also collected loads of seeds and like farming goods while I was at the village before making my way back home. I sorted out my inventory when I got back, as I figured that it was probably need fixing up anyway. I started work on my little farm as well. I'm hoping to expand this farm in the future, maybe make it automated, I don't know. After that I just went to sleep. In the morning I crafted a couple chairs to sit by the campfire with. So now I can actually sit by the campfire, which is actually quite nice. Like, that's the goal of the campfire. Not to mention now I can just sit there and watch it cook as well, my meat and stuff. So that's pretty nice. After that I began the time lapse that you're watching right now of me building my house. I then sat by the campfire while I just cooked some chicken for a bit. Anyway, I think it's the end of the video now, because day 14 is coming to a close. And so, I'd like to say thank you and goodbye.